So I'm at the whiteboard, and I'm going to explain why we should chamfer a hole. So there's the top of my part. It's an object line, and I'm going to draw hidden lines showing a feature that I cannot see from the outside. This is the hole we just drilled. Now, if we come in with a tap, and we cut a hole, or tap a hole technically, the hole's already in it, we'll end up with a helix down in the part. Here's the thing, without a chamfer, it has to take this hard right angle and cut it into a V as the tap spirals in. This does two things. This stresses the tap and has a possibility of chipping the teeth, and it raises the heavy burr up above the surface of the part. This makes it hard to start the bolt. This is also a sharp point for people to get cut, and as I said, this process has a possibility of damaging the tap. This will also get rejected by any client that has any kind of inspection procedures. So what you want to do is you want to chamfer the hole first. That way, any burr that gets created because of this angle, it's going to be a much smaller burr, and it's going to raise up, and it's still below the surface of the part. Other great advantage of having this chamfer is it greatly reduces the chances of cross thread. Now, when you cross thread, you run a bolt in here, and it cuts a separate helix over the first one. This removes a lot of the strength, and it jams the bolt up. It's hard to get the bolt back out, and you sometimes break the bolt when running it in this way. Another big thing that's helped reduce cross-threading is when you take your bolt and you run it in by hand, Don't use power tools. Don't use an impact gun. Get it started by hand, and then use a power tool to run it all the way down. So, there you go.